Let's close our eyes together and plunge into the world of a perfect future, where we greet each new day with confidence and peace of mind. In this amazing future, stressful situations only make us stronger, not knock us out. Here we are, masters of managing our emotions, not hostages to them, and here the key is ancient Stoicism. In this new video, I'll share with you some simple but powerful tips from the Stoics. These practices will help you stay calm and clear-headed in any situation, like the sage Epictetus's admonition that it's not the fact of what's happening that matters, but our reaction to it. Before we begin our fascinating journey into Stoicism, let's spend some time being attentive and centered. You are not just a spectator, but an active participant. Your attention and openness to learning are crucial. Together, let's treasure every minute of this experience, using it to expand your horizons and personal growth. Are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of Stoicism? Then let's begin our journey together. 1. Developing self-awareness. Stop for a moment and imagine how interesting it can be to listen to your own thoughts. There is a real conversation going on in your head all the time, sometimes as calm as a lake and sometimes like a whirlwind. It's wonderful to be aware of how this internal dialogue shapes your emotions, decisions, and ultimately, your life. Self-awareness is like tuning into this inner dialogue, understanding the reasons for your feelings and thoughts. Imagine yourself as two different people within yourself. One is the thinker, experiencing anger, frustration, or excitement. The other is the observer, your inner Stoic who observes without judgment. When you encounter a difficulty, switch to the role of observer. Watch your reactions without being influenced by them. It is important to realize that you should not suppress your emotions, but rather understand them better by not letting them control you. When emotions are strong, pause and ask yourself the question, why am I feeling this way? This approach will help you respond rather than just react. Recall Marcus Aurelius's words about the power of the mind over external events. Realize this, and you will gain power. The philosophy is not to ignore emotions, but to not allow them to disturb your peace. Start with small, everyday stimuli. Whether it's a slow internet connection or a long queue at the shop, observe your irritation, become aware of it, and then let it go. With the gradual strengthening of this muscle, you will be able to apply this to more serious problems. Remember that self-awareness is like a muscle, and the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. With its strengthening comes the ability to stay calm and collected, even when life throws up its challenges. Keep up this exciting journey into the world of self-awareness. 2. Building resilience. Life, like an unpredictable game of dodgeball, can sometimes throw challenges like a sword hitting you right in the face. Back to those moments when your morning coffee is spilt or an unexpected downpour descends on you. Annoying, isn't it? Now, imagine these annoyances juxtaposed against a more serious ordeal such as job loss, illness, or heartbreak. It's only natural to feel depressed at times like these. However, what if we change the way we view these trials? What if we view them not as cruel jokes of fate, but as training for our inner strength? Resilience is not about dodging blows, but the ability to overcome them. Every obstacle you jump over, every no you overcome becomes an exercise for your inner resilience. It's not a game of tough guy or waving away pain. It's about looking at your challenges and saying, oh, hi, you can't beat me. Every challenge, or while bitter, carries a hidden lesson. If you're not hired for a job, perhaps it's a workshop in determination or a pointer to a path more in line with your calling. Relationship problems could be a workshop in effective communication or self-discovery. The point is to shift your perspective from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I learn from this?" This approach not only builds resilience but also brings wisdom. As someone wise has wisely said, challenges strengthen the mind like labor strengthens the body. Your challenges are your mentors. Start by revisiting your battle scars and remembering those moments when you showed inner strength. Arm yourself with this knowledge for the next round. The next time you are challenged, we repeat your victories. These are not just motivational words, but an affirmation of your resilience. Resilience is a craft honed in the fire of adversity. Each challenge is your chance to perfect this skill. Master self-reflection and resilience, and you will not just weather life's storms, but learn to manage them gracefully. Don't just play the cold-blooded role in a crisis situation. Become a wiser and stronger version of yourself. 3. The power of perspective. Life, like a roller coaster, is full of ups and downs. It's easy to get confused in this chaos, but we have a secret weapon: our perspective. The essence of Stoicism is not to focus on what is happening, but on how we respond to it. Your mind is like a mirror, reflecting everything, both good and bad. But it's important to remember that, like a mirror, you don't have to react. You can be an observer, remaining calm in the midst of the storm. In every moment of life, you have a choice about how to respond to stress, rudeness, or crisis. Stoicism offers an approach where you don't try to control external circumstances, but control your reaction. Herein lies your power. As Epictetus said, it's how you react to events that matters. Start by pausing at a minor irritation, asking yourself a question, and visualizing a calm and reasonable response. With practice, this approach will become your primary response even to more serious problems. Changing perspective does not mean denying feelings, but learning to manage them to maintain calm. This is a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. Use it wisely, and you will see your world change. Not because the world has changed, but because you have changed. 4. Practicing gratitude. Let's talk about gratitude. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean just putting a smiley face on every problem. It's more like sifting through the clutter looking for the golden moments, that tiny thing that goes right, even when the world seems upside down. Let's say you're late and the bus has just gone past. It's certainly unpleasant. But now you have a few unexpected moments in the open air. Take a deep breath and enjoy this time. Got your favorite shirt dirty? Not only is it unpleasant a bit, but it can be an excuse to diversify your wardrobe. Maybe a shirt from the depths of your wardrobe will become a new favorite. It's not about ignoring life's difficulties, but rather finding a balance so that you're not only burdened by the hard moments. Even when you're immersed in a tough day, gratitude can change the way you look at the situation. Stuck in traffic, this is the moment for a recital. In your car, overwhelmed at work, you are like a blacksmith getting stronger and sharper. Don't forget Epictetus' words of wisdom. Wise is he who does not grieve for what he does not have, but rejoices in what he does have. Gratitude does not negate difficulties, but helps you to see the bright side even in difficult moments. 5. Change for the better. Everything around us is constantly changing. Seasons, trends, technology, people. This is the only constant in life. Resisting change is futile, like trying to hold back the ocean. Accepting change, on the contrary, is empowering because it means being willing to adapt, be flexible and resilient. Embracing change does not mean adoring every change, but rather abandoning the fear of change. When something changes, it is important to take the time to assess the situation. What is new? What has changed? What has disappeared? Then ask yourself how you can adapt to the new conditions. Adaptation becomes your superpower in a world of constant change. It is important to realize that your core values, goals, and passions remain the same. They are your anchor in the ever-changing sea of life. When everything around you seems unstable, return to these constants. They will be your guiding light. Although the future cannot be predicted, and you can prepare for it. Keep learning, keep evolving, keep challenging yourself. The more often you do this, the better prepared you are for change. Remember that change is not the enemy, but an opportunity to grow, develop, and become the best version of yourself. 6. Developing compassion. Compassion is an expression of understanding and kindness. It is the realization that everyone, including you, is trying their best. It's easy to be too harsh on ourselves or others when something goes wrong. But what if we replaced severity with understanding? What if we treated ourselves and others with the same kindness we would show a good friend? Self-compassion is not selfishness. It's a necessity. You can't share what you don't have when we make mistakes. Instead of self-criticism, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? Treat ourselves with compassion the same way we would treat a loved one. It is important to remember that everyone you meet has their own invisible struggles. The cashier who may seem rude may be going through a difficult time. Your friend who cancels plans may be overwhelmed. Compassion for others and yourself. As Marcus Aurelius advised, A makes the world a better place. Be tolerant of others and strict with yourself is the watchword. Compassion makes your world a friendlier place, reduces stress levels, and brings a sense of inner peace. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. In this world that sometimes seems harsh, be a beacon of compassion, and you will see how it not only changes your life, but has a positive impact on the lives of those around you. 7. Cultivating moments about yourself. Yes, many people, myself included, are aware of how often our thoughts can take us into the past or future, distracting us from the current moment. Practicing mindfulness can really help to overcome this struggle and learn to appreciate each moment. Being aware of the present moment can lead to a deep sense of contentment and peace of mind. Problems of the past and worries about the future often create stress and anxiety. And mindfulness allows you to let go of these worries by focusing on the here and now. Mindfulness practice can include meditation, breathing exercises, mindful eating, or simply paying conscious attention to current actions. It requires no special equipment and can be woven into everyday life. As you rightly point out, mindfulness is a skill that develops with practice. Setting reminders throughout the day to bring yourself back to the present moment is a great strategy. Gradually, this habit will become more natural and you'll find it easier to stay present in each moment. 8. Striving for growth rather than perfection. Your words contain profound meaning, especially in the context of today's society where there is often an emphasis on achieving perfection rather than the process of growth and learning itself. By focusing on growth, you recognize that perfectionism can be destructive and interfere with your well-being. Growth requires openness to new opportunities and sometimes to your own mistakes. Every step forward, even if it's small, brings valuable experience and learning. Adopting a growth mindset also allows you to respond more healthily to challenges and strive for continuous improvement, rather than sinking into a cycle of self-criticism. Every moment you learn something new, overcome a challenge, or simply take a step forward is a worthy victory. So, rather than striving for perfection, let's appreciate the process of growth and self-improvement. Your approach to accepting mistakes as part of the path to success reflects wisdom in learning and emotional resilience. 9. Maintaining healthy relationships. Your words are profound and sound like an important reminder of how significant healthy relationships are to our well-being and emotional well-being. The quality of our interpersonal connections does make a huge difference. Listening and empathy are fundamental skills for building strong connections. respecting boundaries, both our own and those of others, also plays a key role in maintaining healthy relationships. This mutual respect and understanding provides the foundation for mutual support. Detaching from toxic relationships is an important step to maintaining your well-being. It can sometimes be a difficult decision, but ultimately, taking care of yourself and your emotional health is more important than maintaining relationships that are damaging. Your emphasis on relationship care, emphasized through regular meetings, quality time, and showing gratitude, highlights the importance of caring for these relationships and understanding that they, like a garden, require attention and effort. Thank you for these wise words that remind us of the value of quality interpersonal relationships. 10. The importance of simplicity in life. Your words about embracing simplicity contain deep meaning and reflect an important aspect of lifestyle. In today's information-saturated and fast-paced world, the art of finding joy and fulfillment in simple things can really enhance our well-being, simplifying not only our physical space but also our mental space, as you point out, can help us see more clearly what is really important to us. Freeing ourselves from commitments that are not useful and focusing on what is truly valuable can promote emotional health and reduce stress. Structure in daily life, as you highlighted, can be an integral part of embracing simplicity. It helps ensure a balance of responsibilities, rest, and moments for relationships. Developing a consistent daily routine that takes into account the important areas of life really helps with better time and energy management. True wisdom lies in the ability to find contentment in the present moment rather than constantly striving for more. Your reminder that embracing simplicity does not preclude the pursuit of growth, but makes it more realized and satisfying is very important. Thank you for your inspiring words about the importance of simplicity in our lives. To summarize, Stoicism can be a valuable guide for dealing with difficult times in your life. By applying Stoic principles such as simplicity, self-confidence, and mindfulness, you can cultivate a sense of calm, wisdom, and virtue in the face of stress and adversity. Remember that this can take time and effort. It is about continual progress towards a more peaceful and fulfilling life. So why not start today and master the art of Stoicism in stressful situations? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay stoic.